Hey fellow foodies, we are starting an Indonesian cuisine with one of the most popular dishes called beef rendang. It is close to the beef stew but is cooked in coconut milk until almost dry. I will start by preparing some herbs and spices wrapped up in cheesecloth, also known as Bouquet Garni in French. I'm using the back of my knife to crack open the cardamom pods. We do this so that it's easier to fish out the stew later, especially with their cardamom pods, which has a strong flavor and will be hard to find when we saute it with the beef. I also added 1 cinnamon stick, 2 star anise, and 2 tablespoons of lemongrass. Wrap them up with the cheesecloth and tie them tight. Note that if you don't want to do this, you can add 1 to 2 teaspoons of the ground spice and add them while sauteing your beef. Then, after this, we're going to make our paste in our food chopper. Add 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of galangal, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 medium shallot, 2 chili, or depend on how spicy you like it, 1 tablespoon of lemongrass, but just the end parts. Then, I also had some leftover turmeric, so I'm adding that in. Grind it for a little bit and then add in half a tablespoon more of turmeric, half a tablespoon of coriander seeds, and half a tablespoon of cumin seeds. Also add in 1 teaspoon of salt and then combine and mix it some more. I also added in 1 tablespoon of water to help turn it into a paste. Then we're going to set that aside. And with our beef, I'm using beef chuck and beef short ribs. I like the marbling on both of these cuts of beef because they come out so tender. I like the fatty part of the beef, but this is a little bit too much, so I'm slicing some of them off. I'm cutting them into big cubes or big chunks because once it cooks, you will still want to have them intact. We cook this dish for about 2 to 2.5 hours, and the beef will come out tender and flaky, so you don't want to cut it too small. A few more ingredients we would need are 2 tablespoons of palm sugar. The easiest way instead of shaving this is to dilute it in warm water and microwave for 30 seconds. Then we're going to set it aside. Remember, you can also substitute with brown sugar if it's hard to find. I also toasted 3 tablespoons of coconut flakes, and then we are going to ground them up to make kerisik. This will add that extra flavor at the end, and then also makes our sauce a little thicker. Now that we are ready to cook, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of oil in our pot. Then we're going to cook our paste mixture for about a minute or 2 or until you smell the fragrance. Then we're going to add in our beef cuts and then toss together with our paste. Once all of the beef has turned color, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of tamarind paste and also 1 can of coconut milk. Also add in your palm sugar or brown sugar at this point. I also rinse the can of coconut milk twice with water to add more liquid to our dish. You want to make sure the beef is all covered. Also, don't forget your bouquet garni of spices. And also, I added some keffir lime leaves to add some citrusy note. If you can't find the keffir lime leaves, you can substitute with a teaspoon of lime juice, but you're going to do that at the end of the dish. Once it has boiled, we're going to simmer it on medium for about 1.5 hours until our beef is tender. Then once our beef is tender, we're going to take out our bouquet garni and lime leaves and add in our kerisik. Then, cook it on medium to high uncovered until our sauce has completely reduced. My total cooking time was about 2 hours. I'm going to serve this with a side of rice and vegetables. You must definitely try this dish. Please click like, subscribe, and share my channel. And send me your comments, suggestions, and questions. And as always, thanks for watching!